the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Step it up. Don't be scared. Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Step it up. Don't be scared.
Hello Nation, and welcome back to another episode here today on Madden 26, as we're back here in the Superstar Career Mode of PJ Shilo, as we are in KCMO, and today we're taking on one of our biggest rivals, that is the Kansas City Chiefs, as we are entering Chiefs Kingdom, and we are going to try to do our best here to see if we can get a nice little victory here against Kansas City, as we're looking to keep this momentum going here as we're getting ready to close out the season here. As we're currently only in week 15. Today we're going to look at weeks 15 and 16, as we'll be taking on the Kansas City Chiefs here today, and then later in the video we will head down to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. As you see Shilo there getting fired up and pumped up, ready to go for this matchup here. And personally, this is a matchup that we are going to need to win here. I'm of course living around the Kansas City area, and if you don't know, you'll have to hear about, I talk about not liking the Chiefs. I've not been a Chiefs fan at all, even if they've been winning games, but especially in video games, if anytime I get a chance to play against them, I try to do my best to destroy them. Right now, Chiefs are sitting at the 7th spot. We are looking at the 6th spot. The season ended today, as of course the Raiders are getting that first round bye, and of course we recently just drawed against them. Now, last time we played against them was in that Brazil game, as we ended up winning that one 24-14. So we're looking to see if we can get our second matchup here today, get a victory over Kansas City, and kind of course make sure that, of course, if we win this game, we can kind of wipe them off the board and say, hey, you guys don't have a chance to leapfrog us or anything like that, because we beat you now twice. But facing a team for the second time around, especially on their home turf, it's going to be a tough one here. Of course, they still have Patrick Mahomes, Rice, Worthy, and of course Kelsey on that squad there. So it's going to be a tough task here, but nonetheless, it's going to be should be a really good game. Last time, like I said, we played against them. It was a really good game, even though we didn't play too much in that game because that was week 1. So we did play this backup role there for a while in that game. Got a couple of snaps, but wasn't nothing that we can really overall change there. We had I think we had a good big run towards the end of that game. So you see there, 7-5-1, as we are currently right now on a 1-game winning streak here, trying to get a streak going here today. Hopefully we can win both games in today's episode, as we're currently right now, like I said, 6th place in the NFC playoff picture, and of course we would have to play against the Ravens in that first round wild card matchup. So, and of course we're looking, hopefully, we still might have a chance to, get a higher seed if the Raiders can, of course, get knocked off as well. As we'll get into this one here, it's a nothing ball game as Herbert throws that one over to us, and that one gets a little too far off on that one. As we now try to go for here on 3rd down, ball on 22. Pass is going to be completed, and it's going to be marked there at the 39 as Keenan Allen is able to get the catch. We'll keep moving on here on the same drive, as we'll see a screen pass there. Good job as Shilo gets this one here, trying to get around his own blockers there, but he will get the first down as he'll be met at the 50-yard line. It'll be now 1st and 10 at the 50, and Shilo, oh, look at that, nice little move there, as he is a nice little juke there, and he's going to, of course, get now and continue moving the ball here now at the Chiefs' 21-yard line, as the one that looks like the Chiefs player is going to have to come off the field here, and looks like he's going to have to get stretched out a little more. Didn't get those extra stretches in there, bruh. You gotta do that before the games. As we'll now get to handoff here. Shilo he did break a tackle there, but he's going to get shoved down there at the 19. As we'll see what they can try to do on this 2nd down. This has been a good drive here. We've been moving the ball very well here. Let's see if we can keep it up. As we'll see a run. And Shilo will, of course, get a few yards there on that carry. 3rd down now coming up here, as we'll see Shilo now here. It'll be a screen pass, and he's going to get a good block there. Should get enough there for the first down, as they're going to try to stop him from muscling his way to getting that first, as he will get there on time. And a nice job there from him. As like I said, he's been very successful on this drive, and we're looking really good as we just keep the ball here and get some good blocking. Oh, nice job. As now we get inside the 5 here. As that was really good blocking that time from our O-line. O-line's been getting better and better as the weeks go on. And I'm hoping that, they'll continue being that way here. And especially ride this to the wheels fall off when we get to, hopefully, the Super Bowl. As we'll get stopped there on that previous play. 3rd and goal coming up. Herbert's going to throw this one there. He's going to find a receiver there. That's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown. As Trey Harris is in the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. As the Chargers on the board here in Arrowhead. Of course, this is hostile territory here. Patrick Mahomes and that offense is now fired up to get on the field here, as they will score 7 of their own. So it's now tied here late in the first quarter. Screen pass there to Shilo, and I'm sure that they know that the game plan here is, of course, the ball's going to be fed very well to Shilo on the ground. Occasionally be tossed up to him as well, as we'll make a run, and that one is going to keep us, I believe, just short of the first down, as another Chiefs player there is going to have to go off to the sideline there. As we'll see here if we can get something going and keep this drive going here for ourselves. 3:15 left here in the first quarter. 3rd and inches. Run this one up the gut there, and yes, we do get that one. As 2 Chiefs players there go up against the strength and power of P.J. Shilo, as he does get the first down. We'll see what they can do here on this 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. Oh, nice job there breaking the tackle. Getting his way there up to midfield. And now it brings us a modest 2nd and 2. Hope you guys enjoy the series here. If you are, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified of this series or any other series here on the channels. Here on ESGNet Plus, and of course over our main channel ESGNet here on YouTube. As we'll see a nice first down run there. We'll continue moving the chains. As we're just looking like this is just a big day here. I feel like this is a good matchup here for us. As the Chiefs, I was looking at some of their numbers there defensively here. They've been kind of slacking in the rushing department there when it comes to defensive stops on the run. So we'll see a now pass here. Oh, nice catch there from Shilo. He's going to get himself down the field, and that's going to get him to the about the inside of the 10, I believe, there. And there you see his reception, his target. He's been targeted 6 times and got 5 catches. That's going to be put on 1st and goal coming up. Ball now at the 9-yard line. As they'll run this one up the middle here. Shilo taking his time here, trying to read where the gap is that he can run through. And he'll get this one there. 11 carries now so far for 71 yards. We'll see if we can now try to get a rushing touchdown here. There's a handoff there to Shilo. And Shilo's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Chargers. As Shilo gets his first touchdown of the day here against the Kansas City Chiefs. As he's been having a very remarkable season here. He is in the hunt for Rookie of the Year, and we're hoping that he can continue being on this run that he's been on as of late, especially in these really tough divisional games coming up here. I think we still have one more game against I think our last game that we have, I think, division-wise, should be Denver. 1st and 10 coming up, as we'll see another handoff, and that one is going to be no gain there on that play. Shilo just says, all right, okay, we'll try again. Next play. 2nd and 10. Thrown over there to the left-hand side. Looks like it's to Keenan Allen. As Allen will get that one. As he'll get a nice 22-yard reception. Giving us another 1st and 10. All now at the 42-yard line. And of course, Shilo here going to be taking his time here. He's going he looked like he's supposed to be running the outside, but he decided to run up the middle, which is totally fine there, especially if you see it early enough. You can't run in the gap that you're supposed to run there. You find an alternate gap. You got to go for it. So nice job there for 78, but we could not get there. I thought we were going to get there, get that 1st down, but 78 did a great job there knocking the guy on the butt. And that's what you need to do as a lineman. Put them on their butt, plant them. Make sure they don't go and get nowhere. So we'll see a run here from Shilo as he's going to get himself near the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. It looks like Tranquil here. He is saying he's got something wrong with his ankle. And it looks like he's going to have to go to the sideline there. He hobbles there on his own power. 1st and 10 here. That's why I want to see our offensive line put guys on their butt. And if it helps to injure them, so be it, as we see the ball getting knocked out. Nice job there from Williams getting the tackle there on Shilo. As now we'll see a 2nd and 10 coming up here. Shilo had a good catch there, but just could not hold on to it as he was going upfield. We'll see a handoff here. Oh, nice job there. Go up the gap. Gets this one there, and that's going to get pushed out there at the 5-yard line. As he has now 17 carries for 128 yards. And a touchdown for him. We'll see what he can do here now. 1st and goal coming up. Drop back, pass, thrown, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown. Chargers as Trey Harris finds the end zone again. Nice run there for him as he made a solid catch there again. Going up the middle as Herbert and him are having a day for themselves. Nice job. And that's going to now give the lead back to us now here. It's going to be 21-7. Kansas City is trailing here midway through the 2nd quarter. We'll see Kansas City will not be able to do anything on their previous drive there as they still got 7 points. So nice job there from our defense. SCSC screen pass there. And And Shilo going to get bumped off the field there. Will gain a few yards there on the carry. We'll see what else they can do here as they keep the drive moving. Hand off here. Oh, he should have stayed inside there. But he is able to find a run out on the outside there and gets himself a nice first down. This kid does some crazy stuff sometimes. And you think, okay, stay in the middle there, watch it. As we'll see, one of our tight ends got that catch instead. I thought it was intended for Shilo, but no. As we'll see a handoff here. Shilo, of course, got his X Factor lit up. As he is trying to get up the field there. That time, doesn't get too much there on that one. If anything, I think he might have lost a yard or two. Third down. As again, doing a good job here with mixing the pass and the run here with Shilo today. And his offense, as this time will come up short here. Around the 3:30 mark here in the second quarter. As we will be short. And that means we'll have to go ahead and kick a field goal. So, didn't get the first down. Wasn't successful that time here on the drive. But, hey, you know what? We'll go back at it again. Kansas City this time able to get down the field, but only get a field goal. As it's now 21-10. They go back to the ground here. And this time they read the run very well there. As Bassa there makes a stop there for Kansas City. As we'll go back here, screen pass, and this time they get a little bit of piece there of Herbert as they knock him down on getting right up there on the throw on him. Incomplete pass. We'll see now a 3rd and 13. Herbert in the pocket. He's got a solid pocket here. We'll see a deep pass going up, and that one's not going to be good. Come down, but it's going to be tipped and then intercepted as the Chiefs will get this one ran back at the own 35, run back to our 35-yard line. As we'll see a Herbert here toss this one up here. Now, was it tipped away? I want to say it was. Oh, yes, it was. We had it in our hands, and then we tipped it right to a Chiefs player there. Not what I was looking for there. As the Chiefs, again, have no choice but to get a field goal. Our defense does a great job of making a stop. Now, defense is doing a great job for us. It's just giving up only 3 points. And right now, we're not really helping out them too much by putting points on the board here. As that drive there was not a good one there for us. And now we got to really step it up here. It's 21-13 here. Defense, like I said, been doing a great job of keeping us, putting some distance between us and them. As we'll see a run here for Shilo, as he's going to get himself there at midfield for the first. As that'll move the chains huge there for the Chargers. Chargers again keeping the drive alive here, converting on down, getting the first downs they need here. We'll see Shilo getting bumped around like a pinball. And as you see there, the wear and tear are definitely catching up with him here. I think at some point here we might have to not call for some for running plays and just go in there and just kind of block when we can, just try to heal up. As Chris Jones gets in the back of the end zone there, gets the stop. That's the second time now he's gotten to the quarterback here in this first half. Kansas City will go. They'll take us 3 now. We'll do the same thing to them, and they actually give us good field position here. As our punt or the turnover gets us right in the red zone here. And as the defense now has to step up and do a better job here of now defending here, as their offense was not successful there. So we'll see a nice block here, getting around and try to run this one there. Of course, like I said, with a lot of the wear and tear that's happening on this, that's really costing us and affecting our way we run the ball here, especially with our speed. As we will get the catch there, we'll come up short. Now, 4th and goal here. They're going to try to go for it here. Try to punch this in here in the third quarter. So we'll see a stop, and they do not get into the end zone. As the Chiefs will now get the ball there on their own 1-yard line. We'll see how well our defense does, as we'll see here the replay. Shilo tried everything to get in there, but yeah, he has a lot of good strength, but that time that did not go his way, as he will now have to hope and pray that our defense can pin the Chiefs in. As we'll get now, see, defense did a great job there not letting the Chiefs score. As now offensively here, we just got to try to return the favor here for the defense and try to get some points on the board. As both teams are really neck and neck with one another here. As we'll see Shilo here, he's getting a little confused. I'm kind of getting a little confused here what is going on with him, but he is going to go and they're going to have him come out on the outside here. Throws a nice little screen, and that's going to be a reception for him. That puts us at a 3rd and 3 coming up. So now, 3rd and 3. See if he can do something with the ball. They're going to run this one here with Shilo, and Shilo again gets drilled, but does get enough there for the first down. And like I said, they're taking a beating on him here today. It's now 1st and 10 coming up here. They're going to see what they can do here. They're going to call his number again as he runs this one there. Again, nice quick hit there. They don't get necessarily the first down, but yes, you say Shilo there. He's like, this is too much. I think we had to cut back on the runs here. Now, I will say, when I started this series, I said that I wanted the, I could have sworn I put the wear and tear off. Or I know I have a set where I fix the wear and tear where it didn't, wear and tear is too bad. Because the wear and tear in this game, just like in college, is just not helpful at all. You're not getting enough, you're getting worn out too quickly, or you're not getting worn out enough, and it's like, okay, there's no good middle ground. At least that's how I see the game right now, at its current state. There's just no good middle ground there. I've tried everything, but I know in this series I turned it off, but for whatever reason it's showing it's on, so we'll just go with it and just do what we can, with this, wear and tear in this series. As you see there, one of our guys is going to have to come off the field. Grab his Belton, Belton Sr. So he's grabbing his wrist there. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. We'll get back on the field here. See a pass there. It's going to be deflected there for Keenan Allen, as that was a deep pass on 3rd down. Couldn't convert there, as Williams did a great job there of making the stop. And we'll see if we can try to get something going here. We still at 20 wins now, 21-16, as Chiefs are able to score a touchdown of their own. And look at this. Shilo found a nice gap there as he gets to the 2nd level. And he is quickly stopped there before he gets a chance to really turn on the Jets. 1st and 10. And now here with 4:02 left here in the 4th quarter. Is this second half really I feel like it's kind of flied by here. And the Chiefs are trying their anything and everything to try to keep this big run from happening from Shilo. Shilo now here gets here. He gets kind of blocked up really well before he can really get himself out there and in position to call for the ball. 3:02 left here. Keenan Allen gets a catch there. As now we're doing little short passes here in front of near the front of the tie yard. Front of the linebackers, but just a quick pass. Oh no, a fumble! And Shilo had the football there, and looks like KC has now gobbled it up as they are now calling for possession. This is not what you want to see right now in this game, as close as it is here. And oh, come on, I can't really tell from that angle there if he was down already or not. But nonetheless, Kansas City's going to come out here, and they're going to get a chance now to try to come back and win this game. As Mahomes is going to try to sprinkle some of that Mahomes magic here on the field. As we'll see, they do get the lead as they're able to go down the field and get a touchdown of their own. So now we're down by 1, 22-21, with just about a minute left here. See a nice pass there to Keenan Allen. Shilo now playing on the outside. We'll see what he can do as he'll try to run a route here. And he's going to see a deep pass there. And, oh, almost had that one there to Harris, as it's going to be incomplete. Now, Cameron Dicker, the kicker, is getting, of course, we're going to try to help him get in position here to get at least a field goal range as Keenan Allen gets the catch there. Puts us at the 48-yard line. We got to get somewhere near the 35. See a pass being caught there, and that's going to be a nice reception. As we'll see, the receiver keeps moving on here, and we'll see a timeout being called now as we burn our first timeout now here in the second half. As we're just trying to get in field goal range. That's really what we need to do here. Touchdown would be nice, be great, but realistically, we just need to try to run this ball here and try to just get this ball in position here as we call a timeout here. Don't want to go too far to the left there on the hash mark. Kind of want to stay in the middle here, so try to reset it here. One timeout remaining here for the Chargers as we call our last timeout there. I think we should have moved more so to the right. I don't know why Shilo went to the left, but we're going to let the field goal kicker do it, and he does, as it's going to make it now a 24-22 victory here for the Chargers. As Chargers now go 8-5-1. We beat Kansas City twice in a row here this season. Both, in a neutral territory, neutral site there in Brazil, and of course now here in Kansas City. So I am very happy. A little scary there towards the end. I was really trying our best to run the ball, but at the same time, they were really doing a good job of beating up our halfback there and really taking away those chances for those explosive runs that we've seen there. And like I said, there's something really funny and weird about this wear and tear system in Madden. I don't get it. I've been trying everything, and sometimes you get wear and tear that's like, okay, like come on, he got to get a little banged up, and then sometimes it's like, okay, wow, like he's way too banged up, like he's only been he's been running he's been in half of the plays that we've been running. It's like, come on now, like. little too ticky-tack for me, for my taste there. But it is what it is, and like I said, we'll try to do our best. I'm gonna try to make some more adjustments as we go along here. I have to try to do some more, a little more testing. But as you see here, there's your numbers there for the game. Like I said, really good game. I knew it was going to be close. It's going to come down to obviously a possession of some sort here. In this case, it was a field goal kicker. We've got him lined up. Like I said, I was trying to make sure we didn't go too far left, but at the same time, I was trying to stay close to that left side there. So get a good angle, and then our kicker can hit it right up the uprights. As long as he got inside of the 35, we were good. So that's a nice victory for us. Like I said, that we beat now the Chiefs twice, and of course we the last game with the Raiders we ended up splitting. So our last divisional game that we have coming up here will be against the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. I think we've only played them once so far here. So now we get ready for this Week 16 as the Cowboys will be facing here as we head down to Dallas to Big D and going to a fun little magical place called Jerry World as we're taking on the Cowboys. Now, Cowboys lost their last matchup there on Sunday Night Football against the Vikings, 17-16. Tough. Vikings, as of late, been playing pretty well here, and they get, like I said, pick up another victory here for J.J. McCarthy, 194 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 4 sacks, completed 61% of his passes. As for Prescott, one interception, 100 and some odd yards in the game he threw, which is like, what? But yeah, it was a weird game. As you see here, some of the numbers, it was just like, what is going on with these Cowboys? And with the great talent they got there, you got CeeDee Lamb and Pickens and Tolbert. It's like, what is going on with this team in the passing game and also the running game. So, yeah, we'll see if we can try to, hopefully they will have a continue this trend of not playing so well here, especially against us today. But, of course, that probably will not be the case here. They will be well alert and ready to go here, try to bounce back, coming off that loss there against the Vikings, and try to take it out on us here today. And as I was taking a look here, the Raiders, look at this, 31-28. Philly got a great win there. So now that puts them as tied with us for the time being. So we could have a shot here if we get a win. Take first place in the AFC West.
Next on the schedule are the Cowboys. It's a defense who keys on pass-catching backs. If they want looks, it'll have to be deeper.
So I guess this is the halfbacks room, talking about the game plan for the Cowboys this week. So they're going to be throwing to us, I guess, pretty much this week here. So we'll be one of the major checkdowns for the QB. And of course, we're asking to see if we're going to get a chance to run the football here this week. And looks like, yes, inside the numbers, looks like we're going to be used to. Okay, so looks like we're going to be getting thrown the ball to a lot more this week than compared to. Last couple of weeks now we've been getting the ball thrown to us, but more so this week than any other week. And the running game may kind of be non-existent here, unless it's I imagine have to run it right at them. So we'll see what we can do here against the Cowboys here at Jerry World, aka AT&T Stadium here in. What is it? I forgot the damn town now. They're Arlington. That's what it is. Actually, been to the stadium before. I was actually here about a month before it actually opened. I went there I was a tutor or a teacher's assistant tutoring high school students for Upward Bound, and we got a chance to go to the stadium. They had the tours going on. They were still working on a lot of things in the stadium. I think at the time there was one concert already when it was open, but they were still working on a few some minor issues in the building. But it was really cool. I got set up in Jerry's box up there. I was enjoying myself, and I was like, this is the only time in my lifetime that I'll ever be in a box like this. So definitely enjoyed it, sitting in there, and they were talking about the history of the team, and of course the stadium and how many people they could fit in it and all that kind of stuff. The usual talking points they make when you do a tour of a stadium of whatever team. 7-0 here for Dallas. As we're really having a tough go here, trying to run the ball, but at the same time just trying to make sure we protect the ball, because I feel like there's in some cases when I was playing this game, I'm like, they're gonna try to do their best. They're gonna try to do their best to strip this ball from Shilo, if all and everything, So we'll now see 1st and 10 here, ball in 26. Again, another carry there for Shilo as he runs this one up there. And there you see last week against the Chiefs, almost 200 yards for the day with a rushing touchdown on 36 carries. 2nd and 9 coming up, and handoff, and he breaks two tackles before he finally gets rolled up at the 15-yard line. That's going to give him a first down, or just short of the first down. Actually, should have got him a first down there. But we'll see 3rd and 1 coming up, as we'll see a handoff here up the middle, and then we do get the first down, as that's going to put us now at the 15. So again, just, kind of just chipping away at them, just trying to take whatever they give us and just try to, do our best to get up the field. Pass up the middle, that's McConkey. McConkey is going to go, and he is going to be stopped at the 7. Shilo, of course, was getting himself open there. He goes open. He just did not see us there. So now, 2nd and 5 coming up. They look like they're going to go back to the ground. And they will run this one there as we miss that gap. And we get tackled there, as that's going to stop us at the 6. It's now 3rd and 4 coming up here. We got to get this one in near the 2-yard line to get the first down. Hand off here, and we're going to go on the outside and get a nice run into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Chargers make a nice run there. Shilo finds his way in here. First time getting a rushing touchdown here in Cowboys Stadium. As he is doing, like I said, having a great rookie year here. Really being a difference maker here for this team, especially when, like I said, calling that team only, players only meeting, getting down to the root of what's going on with their team, why they're not winning. Now start putting that stuff. Now putting together what they need to do here to get a win, and try to have a decent season here. As now, with a win here today, we could possibly see ourselves in the front drive, or I should say in the driver's seat here of the AFC West division. As we'll see a nice catch and roll there from Shilo, as he'll get that one at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Chargers. As like I said, we could get ourselves a higher seed. Instead of being a 6th seed, we could probably go as high as, maybe the 4 seed, or maybe even 3 seed if we're lucky. And we'll see a handoff there. That's going to be a reception there. That's going to be to Keenan Allen. That's going to be now 3-yard reception. 2nd down coming up as Herbert here throws up the middle. Oh, nice job there for Keenan Allen, keeping himself vertical. And that's going to keep him going as he gets stopped at the 39. Handoff to Shilo as he tries to stiff arms a man. Kind of did. Sort of did. But that's, again, going to get us some nice yards there. 2nd and 8. Now we'll see a pass there. Nice throw there. Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen had it. Oh, get out of it. Oh, man. Sorry, Keenan. We're getting Keenan on his way. But, hey, he finds his way into the end zone regardless. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen. I'm sure he'll have something to say to the rookie there. But, hey, we were trying to do our best. We're trying to help out with the block. But we just didn't do a good job there. We kept, we briefly got his way there to get it. But, hey, you got in the end zone. It's all good. We'll see you down here. We're up by 14-13. Dallas here, giving the ball back after a quick 3 and out. We'll see here on 2nd down. Herbert here throws a screen pass, looking for the block there. Oh, come on, 78. You could have had that block, but Hooker will get there on time to get the stop. So now we're looking at a 3rd and a mile. And we'll see pass there, caught by Keenan Allen, and now Keenan Allen getting this one all the way down. So we got a nice block there for him. As he'll get to the 34. Shilo in the backfield there, man in motion. Hand off to Shilo. Shilo's going to run this. And he's going to get himself there at the 29-yard line. 2 minutes left here in the first half. And Shilo here now drops in. He goes, changes his route as he gets a nice possession catch there. Puts him at the 8-yard line. Herbert now here taking his time. Draws back, fires this one there, and that's a great catch. And a great job there as we get ourselves into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Nice play there from Will Drizzly. Look at this play right here. Catches it, turns around, gets a nice little block, and able to dive his way into the end zone for that first down. Makes it 13-21. Just under a minute left now here in the second quarter. Pass there by Keenan Allen. As he'll get this one about the 35. Maybe 38, I think, if anything. Yeah, 38-yard line. So now, first and 10 here. 45 seconds left here. We're trying to at least try to get a score, or at least try to get a field goal here. At least get a field goal territory here. Trying to do our best here, but again, they're just kind of just giving us here and there. So we'll see a 10. Now a pass here, and oh, come on. You got to hold on to that. As Harris had it on his fingertips there, but just could not come down with it. It'll be a third down. As we'll see a pass there by McConkey. Nice catch or reception there from McConkey. As Herbert now gets over 200 yards for the game right now, and they call another timeout. No timeouts left for us here in the first half, as we just now need to make a big throw and get a big play here. 9 seconds left here. Probably be the last chance for us to do something, especially if we get this one, catch this one on the field. Pass there. Oh, almost taken away there for the Cowboys. Incomplete. Gives us a chance to at least one more play now for the half, as we get this one tossed there, and that's going to be caught there at the 31 by Shilo. But that is going to be it, as time has expired. And we're going to head on now to the second half here in today's game. 21-13 here in Dallas, as we're taking on the 5-9 Cowboys right now. Cowboys, they're doing a good job here defensively. Trying to give us some, sticking us really good, getting some good hits on not just our receivers, but also on Shilo. Shilo has 13 rushes for 108 yards, and of course a rushing touchdown for himself. Let's see if we can get some more here. As we'll see, hand off here to Shilo. Shilo, look at this, nice run there for him, as he's got this one all the way down to the 40-yard line. Nice carry there for him. As that is now going to put us down here at the 40. First and 10 after that big run. And again, he's going to do it again. Great job there, stiff arms. And that's going to get him now. Well, actually, he has take that back. I need to make a correction. 108 yards, I think, in all-purpose. Right now, he has 100 yards right now, just in rushing. So, I don't know why it said 108. I'm assuming it was all-purpose yards, but that, even though that still don't make any sense. I don't know what they do with the glitch. I think it was a glitch there in the halftime there. As we'll see a nice run here on the outside as they bring him down. Short carry there, getting about a few yards maybe on that carry. We'll see what he can do here on third down. And we'll see a pass there, and a nice, great throw there. A nice slant route for McConkey as Herbert connects with him. Touchdown, Chargers. And the Chargers now trying to unhitch that wagon and trying to go on by themselves here in this game as they get a nice reception there. Finding McConkey in the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. 28-13 here as Dallas, I guess, turns the ball over there. And gets us now good field position here at their own 42. As both teams, of course, talking some trash talk there. Second 11 coming up. Herbert there throws this one off as, oh, come on. I don't understand why our blocker number 78 just cannot get over and just dive. Like, get in front of the guy. But nonetheless, third down coming up here. Pass there to Keenan Allen on the sideline there. Great catch there from Keenan. Keeps the drive alive. It's now 1st and 10 here at the 24. As the veteran showing off his skills here. As Shilo now gets ping-pong around there. And he is going to get enough there for after all that for a first down. Again, moving the chains here. Of course, we have a nice 2-possession lead. We like to continue this lead that we have right now. And see a handoff here to Shilo as he tries to go to that gap. And that gap is going to be shortened there. As we'll see them at the 11-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 8 now coming up. Herbert there finds the receiver, and that's going to bounce off the tight end. As he was pretty well covered there by 2 defensive players there that time. I don't know what Herbert was thinking there, but we do kick a field goal. Make it now 31-13. 1st and 10, ball on the 20. Handoff to Shilo. And I don't think he got anything on that carry there except for just hopefully not a cave chest. Jeez, he threw down. He just shoved him, like just seen him and just boom, shoved him. Got him down on the ground hard, and I almost feel like that shove looked like he was trying to, trying to cave his chest in or something. Jeez, but Keenan Allen gets another great catch. Keenan Allen's been doing a great job here in this game, especially. But he, especially in the last game we seen there with the Chiefs, he had a great performance. He's doing it again here the 2nd straight week. As we'll see now, number 77 there for us is have to come off the field. 35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 31-13. As we'll see a drop back here, handoff to Shilo. Shilo's going to break a tackle, and he gets a nice reception. As we'll see a Cowboy now down. That's going to be Overstreet. He's going to have to sit out as he's going to get pulled out of the game. 3rd down coming up. Pass here, tossed up, hand and caught. And that's going to be a nice 1st down. Again, Keenan Allen stepping up here for us, making some key big plays here. As we'll see Shilo here gets a nice catch there as he's going to get pushed out to 20 by Hooker. And that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up here. Last chance now for the Cowboys to get something going here. They need some successful drives. For us, we're just trying to make sure we get some points on the board here as we get lined up pretty well here. 3rd and 3 here. Try to see if we get this turnover or get a nice run here. Oh, nice job. Shilo finds a gap there. I was going to say, just find a nice run, just enough to get us the 1st down, or if not, just get us in at least set up for a field goal there. But now we got a chance now to get a touchdown here. 1st and goal coming up here. Ball at the 4-yard line. Hand off to Shilo. Shilo trying to go around the outside there, but no, he's going to get met up by some more. Not just 1, but 2 Cowboys there on the edge. On the outside there. 2nd and 2 coming up. Shilo in the backfield there. Probably look like they're going to go back to the run here. Play clock's running down to 3. Taking their sweet time here as they run this. And he'll get stopped at the 1-yard line. So now having all the big beefy boys on the line here. You know what that means. It's going to be a dive of some sort up the middle here. And Shilo try to get there, but he's going to be stopped. As there's now 4th down. They're going to go for it. Coach says no. Harbaugh says no. Let's go for it here. If they stop us, that puts themselves on the 1-yard line. And we do a good job there running this one on the 4th and goal. Touchdown. Chargers. Shilo finds his way into the end zone again. 2nd time now today on the ground with the rushing touchdown, especially in a big play like this. They figure, well, they're going to either give us the touchdown or they're going to deal with having their offensive line and their quarterback sitting there in the end zone and they give a potential sack, or I should say safety there on that, on their next play. First and 10 coming up here, 38-20. Shilo here carries, and that's going to get him to the 32-yard line. Another Cowboy. People are not putting in their extra work of stretching here today. You gotta stretch that out, man. Gotta get make sure you're completely stretched out and lumber. I mean, it is what? It's winter time, should be, so you shouldn't be worried about cramps or anything like that because of the heat, but at the same time, you never know. As we'll see another Cowboy going down here. They're dropping like flies. Third and 7 coming up. On the 33. Hand off. Oh, they read that run there. And I really think we need to run the ball just a little bit more in the middle and not try to run that one on the outside. They're really getting wise on that play. 4:40 left here as we do a quick throw. There was a little quick punt there, and Cowboys return to give the ball back to us as they go 3 and out. And we'll see a pass here that's going to be in the end zone. McConkey. Touchdown, Chargers. McConkey finding his way into the end zone there. Look at this. Runs a great route there. Got plenty of space for himself. Gets up there, gets the touchdown, goes right up the field. And just says goodbye. Touchdown, Chargers. That puts us at now 45-27. Cowboys come back with a touchdown of their own. As you see, now the ball in the midfield, 50-yard line. Pass there, caught, and Keenan Allen again. Another catch there for him. McConkey, or I should say, not McConkey, but Keenan Allen, he should have well over 130 yards for the day. And, of course, Herbert, he should have well over 300 yards for today. As we're looking, of course, trying to maybe get a garbage time touchdown here. Trying to make sure we don't let the Cowgirls here get back in this game. As they got final 40-something, so actually now 20 seconds left now here. And we're looking to, of course, close the door and get out of Jerry World with a victory. Nice run here. Oh, no, fumble! Oh, Shilo, come on, baby. You can't be dropping the ball like that. We've seen you do that in Kansas City. No, I think this time, yeah, he's down. I don't think that's a fumble. Yeah, it's going to be challenged by the booth here. I think they're thinking the same way. I think they're thinking like, yeah, his knee was down. And before that ball even popped out. Not a good angle there. With all these damn cameras, you would think that gives a good angle. But, yeah, I really think they're in real time. I think he was down. And they're going to say the same thing as we do maintain possession. So, no fumble there for Shilo. But we do win the game 45-27. As Prescott there looking a little dejected there. As he is wondering, okay, what is going on with us? As let's take a look here at your numbers there. 154 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 69 yards in receiving. But a great performance nonetheless from everybody. McConkey got in the end zone twice. Keenan Allen got in the end zone, I think, twice. So, yeah, a really excellent called game. And everything, all phases of the game was working for us here today, especially the defense. The defense did a good job there second half. Only giving up, 13 points. But, yeah, this is a good game. Herbert there, see 26 of 30, 366. I know he was at least over 300 yards at one point there. I'm thinking like, wow, he's having a solid game here today. 4 touchdowns, completed 86% of his passes. As for, Prescott, not a good day there for him. I think he's seen better days. Shilo, 34 carries, 156 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns there for him. You see Williams there for the Cowboys. Us receiving wise, 11 of 69. Giggity. Keenan Allen, 9 catches, 218 yards, 1 touchdown. Tolbert there for them. McConkey, 4 catches for 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. I feel like McConkey had a lot more touchdowns there. Of course, Disley had a touchdown. That was okay. I was gonna say there was another one. I knew there was a tight end that got one, but I could have sworn McConkey had a lot more catches than that, and more yards than just 67. But okay, that was the case. Then okay. But yeah, nonetheless, like I said, this is a great win for us. You see the defensive numbers there for both teams as well. And now, with that win here today, that should kind of, I imagine, put us in first place, baby, in the AFC West. Even though, even though the Raiders could, pick up another win here and, and get back there, but. Take a look here. This is our agent telling us about the Whoa, what? The Jordan brand? They've got our eye. Oh wow, they are impressed by our performance, and they are, of course, wanting to partner up with us there. And of course, thinking of endorsements and special projects. They love how you engage with the media. So wow, we got a chance to work with the Jordan brand here. So maybe get our own shoe. That's awesome. As you see here, we're just doing some, some upgrading here, especially the brake tackle. Believe what else? Oh, okay, yeah, just brake tackle. But as we take a look here, and we take a look here and see who won here in this week. Raiders. Oh, they lost again. They lost to the Texans, 38-24. All right. Nice. They can't handle the pressure of being number 1 in the AFC West. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. So right now we are 9-5-1. We're back in first place. I didn't think we would be in first place with a tie, but hey, we'll take it. We're back at the top of the spot here, and that's all because of our young man P.J. Shilo being that new leader for this team and showing what he can do as a rookie here. He's been very impressive with a lot of with a lot of his game, but he's got to continue showing that impress. He's got to continue to be impressing some people here, because coming up we're taking on one of the another top tier team, at least in the AFC South right now. 8-7 Texans, as they defeated the Raiders here in this episode, and now we are going to be back home and we have to deal with the Texans. So we'll see what we can do against the Texans coming up in the next episode. It should be a good one. It's going to be week 17. We're also going to get into week 18, which I believe is obviously the season finale, but I think it's the Denver game. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But if you guys have been enjoying today's episode, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Like I said, it's been a lot of fun playing this superstar mode. There's some moments, there's some areas in this game, like I said last time, that they can improve, make it a little more immersive. But for the most part here, I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun to play. I think I finally found a fun slider set for this mode, for this particular mode here. Early on, I was like, "Ooh, this is," I want to make them somewhat entertaining. I don't want you guys to be watching me lose constantly, but at the same time, I don't want to be winning constantly either. So, gotta have that good, good balance of win-loss. So. But nonetheless, this has been a fun series, and like I said, it's been a long time. I think last time we had one was the Khalil Carter or Khalil Kelly, that's what it was, series, and that one was fun. I wouldn't mind going back to that. Maybe do it as a live stream series or something like that. But I'm trying to do a lot more, player career modes especially on this second channel here. So. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And of course, check us out on social media down below, especially check us out on Twitch, as we do live stream on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Central over at twitch.tv/ESGNet. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching today, and stick around for more of PJ Shilo here and the Superstar Career Mode. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.